My name is Carly Luber. I'm the Resource Navigation Supervisor at the Community Food Bank.
And I'm Jesus Loera. I'm the Outreach and Impact Specialist at Community Food Bank.
And we're part of the Resource Navigation team here at the Community Food Bank since pretty much December of 2021. To speak a little bit more about what it means to be a resource navigator, what resource navigation is, when we say resource navigation, what we mean is, again, identifying where someone's at, what they're looking for, and what the needs may be. So, as an example, just this last week, I was talking to a lovely member of our community. They went through cancer treatment last summer, and it was a huge moment in their life because suddenly, they got a very dire diagnosis and then immediately went into treatment. That's 6 weeks of extreme treatment, which required them to stop working. So that was 6 weeks of no income and feeling terrible. And then the process after that was over meant healing and still not feeling well and still not having a job and then needing to start the job process again because unfortunately their work did not honor their return. And so what do you do when you have 8 to 10 weeks of no income? You need assistance with rent. Maybe the SNAP program is exactly what you need in order to afford your groceries that month and continue to pay your light bills. Maybe finding a more affordable housing is the next best thing, but that's not necessarily abundant. So how to find, the right place, the right healing space, the right caregivers, the right job, all of those come into resource navigation. So where do you start? That's often what we're doing. We're trying to figure out where someone can start so that their burden is lessened, so that that next thing that they need is a little bit more accessible, a little more possible, and hopefully the thing, again, that gets them around that corner and makes life a lot more approachable and enjoyable and not quite so terribly difficult.
Over the last couple of years, we have been working to leverage technology and leverage partnerships with other programs that allow us to make referrals a lot easier, that allow us to be able to more efficiently track all the help that these individuals are receiving. And through other secondary programs here at the food bank, we have also been able to go out to where people are at and address a significant transportation barrier, to take this resource navigation on the go and to go to these people that are uniquely isolated due to these transportation deficiencies.
And one thing I feel like that stood out to me from the onset of my time here at our pantry, our director Alicia Wenger once said that hunger is the canary in the coal mine. And that really stood out to me as meaning if someone's here to receive food, there's probably a good amount of different areas of their life where something isn't going perfectly right. Maybe it's a medical bill. Maybe it's someone lost a job in their household and suddenly their income has been cut in half. Maybe, like so many in our community, they're facing extremely high rental costs or other housing inadequacies or deficiencies. So whatever the case may be, there's a chance that there's a resource that could potentially lift them up a little bit more, help ease that burden and make hunger just a small part of the overall makeup of what's going to turn a corner for them.
And in that same space, because it is a very diverse community, we have really ramped up our efforts to include more culturally relevant approaches to all these resource needs. So really being able to understand each individual that makes up our community as a whole has allowed us not just a more effective and efficient way of doing resource navigation, but it has also allowed us to be a lot more empathetic to the specific needs that are being faced by each different, cultural and demographic group.
And that's something that is constantly important for us to make sure that we're honoring and supporting our community, because never should someone walk into our pantry or move through our county feeling anything less than that they have the tools and the resources they need at their disposal to live a dignified life.